Good morning, dear students. I hope all are fine. Stay safe. Stay safe. Okay. Have you done your homework in previous class? Good. Any doubt from that section? Okay. And today we are going to discuss about product of two consecutive even or odd natural numbers. Product of two consecutive even or odd natural numbers. We already know that odd numbers and even numbers. Odd numbers means 1, 3, 5, 7, 9, 11, 13, etc. And even numbers 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, etc. Is it right? Yes. That is, we take two consecutive numbers of odd consecutive numbers 11 and 13. That is 11 into 13 we get what is the answer of 11 into 13? That is 11 into 13 equal to 3, 1, 1, and this is 3 and this is also 3. 3 into 1 into 3, 3, 1 into 3 we get 3. That is answer is 143 when we multiply 11 into 13. That is 11 and the property of 11 and 13 is these are two consecutive odd numbers. Is it? Yes. That is 11 into 13 equal to we get 143. That is we already know that total square. What is the answer of total square? Total square equal to 144. 144. That is, we can take total square minus 1. Total square minus 1. That is 144 minus 1. That is 143. 143. The average of this and this is same. Average of this and this one is same, that is 143. So we can write 11 into 13 equal to total square minus 1. Can we write like this? That is 11 into 13 equal to total square minus 1. That is we get the same answer 143. 143. Is it? Yes. For otherwise we can say for that is 11 means total minus 1 into 13 means total plus 1. That is 11 means total minus 1 and 13 means total plus 1. That is we can write a plus b into, we already know that a plus b into a minus b. That is we can write a square minus b square. That is the general formula is a plus b into a minus b. That is a square minus b square. Here a is total and b is 1. That is total square minus 1 square. 1 square means 1. So we can write like this. That is we can take, this is for example, we can take any number like this we can write. That is for another one we can take the two consecutive even numbers, that is 12 and 14. 12 and 14. That is 12 into 14. What is the answer of 12 into 14? What is the answer of 12 into 14? That is 8, 4, 2, 1. Is it? Yes. That is 12 into 14 we can write 8 and 6 and 168. What is the 13 square? 169. That is we can write 13 square minus 1 equal to, that is 169 minus 1 equal to, what is the answer? Answer is we get as 168. 168. Is it right? Is it right? Yes. That is, here when we take the square of 13, we get 169, and when we take the product of 12 and 14, the property of 12 and 14 means the two consecutive numbers of even number. Is it? Yes. That is two consecutive even numbers 12 and 14. So when we take the product, we get 168, and also we know that the 13 square equal to 169. Is it? Yes. Then we take the difference in 1, that is we get 168. 168. That is the answer. Okay. And next is we discussing about some other properties. That is, we can take 1 square, that is 1, and 11 square, that is 121. Is it? Yes. Is it? Yes. And next is 111 square. What we can write? We can write that this is 1 digit, and here also we get 1 digit, and this is 2 digit. We get the answer as when we take the square, then we get the tails. Is it 3 digit? And here is 3 digit. Then what we get? We get 1, 2, 3. Is it? When we take the square of this one, that is this answer. This pattern is we write it as here is 3 digit and this is 2 digit. That is, here is 3 plus 2, we get 5. That is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That is 1, 2, 3. We revising the digits. That is, we get 2, 1. That is, otherwise, another one, 1111 square. We can write it as 1, 2, 3, 4. Is it? 3, 2, 1. That is, I repeat, 1 square equal to 1 and 11 square equal to, we get 121, and 111 square equal to, we get 1, 2, 3, 2, 1. That is, here is 3 and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 digits when we take the square, and here is also 1111 square is 1, 2, 3, 4, 3, 2, 1. This pattern is we write like this. Which way? That is 1, 2, 1, and here is 1, 2, 3. That is, here is 3 digits. So we write 1, 2, 3. And we revising the digits. Here is 4 digits. 1, 2, 3, 4. And we revising 3, 2, 1. That is 1, 2, 3, 4, 3, 2, 1. And next one is 11,111 square. We can write it as 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That is, here is 5 digits. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. That is, this pattern is also in your textbook, page number 95. You can find the, which is a triangular shape. And next is, we are discussing about, there is some triads. That is, here is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 digits. That is 7 times 11, 1. That is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, That is 12 line. That is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 digits. So we write 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We revise it 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. That is ending with starting with 1 and ending with 1. Also ending with 1. Is it? Yes. That is these are when we take these squares, these are fun, is it? When we seeing like this, we are in a fun max, is it? Yes. That is next is 7 square is 49. We know that 7 square is equal to 49. That is also next 67 square equal to, we can write 67 equal to 4489. 4,489. That is next 667 square. 667 square. Then that is we adding this. That is here is 2 4. Here is when we add 6 to left side, we also add 4 and 8 to left side. That is there is also a try this, that is for your homework, and two try these are page number 95. Two try these are for your homework. And next we are going to start our exercise 6.1. That is we are starting our exercise first, exercise 6.1. Exercise 6.1, page number 96. Page number 96. Is it? Yes. That is we divide and multiplication, division, multiplication are we studied or discussing. We in this chapter we discussing the square. Our chapter name is square and square roots. First section is squares. That is first question is what will be the unit digit? What will be the unit digit of the squares of the following figures? That is what will be the unit digit of the squares of the following numbers? First number is 81. First number is 81. Then what is the unit place of square? Already we discussed, that is it must be 1. It must be 1. When we take the square of this number, that is 81 into 81, we get the unit place as 1. As 1. Any doubt? Can we check? Okay, that is 81 into 81. That is we get 1, 8, 64. That is 1, 16. 1 is carried out. 5, 6, 6,561. That is unit place is 1. Unit place is 1. And next question is 272. 272. 272. 272. Then when we take the square of this number, then we get what we get? We get as unit place 4. That is here is in unit place 2. Then when we take the square of 2, we get 4. And next one is third one is 1. Third one is 799. 799. 799. That is we get what we get? We get the answer as n unit place 1. That is, when we take the square of 9, we get 81. 81 is the square of 9. That is, we get as unit place is 1. And next fourth one is 3,853. 3,853. That is, we get unit place is 9. Because when we take the square of 3, we get as 9. We get as 9. Is it? Yes. And next is, what is next? We get next question is 1,234. 1,234. 1,234. 1,234. We get unit place is 6. Why? What is the reason? When we take the square of this number, the answer unit place is 6. Because why? Because 4 square is 60. That is, unit place is 6. Unit place is 6. And also, next we take the sixth one. 26,387. 26,387. Unit place is 9. When we take the square of 7, we get 49. We get 49. We get the answer as 49. So 49. So the unit place is 9. Unit place is 9. And next is we discussing seventh question, 52,698. 698. The unit place of 52,698. That is, we get what we get. We get when we see the unit place of number is 8. Square of 8 is what? Square of 8 is 64. That means 4 is unit place. 4 will be the unit place. And next 8, 9, 10 are for your homework. Please write your homework in your notebook and send it to me. And next one is second question. The following numbers are obviously not perfect square. Give reasons. That is, we want to give reasons. Some numbers are given and that are not perfect square. And what is the reason? That is, first one is 1,057. Is it? Yes. That is, 1,057 is not a perfect square because its unit place is 7. 7 unit place, whereas the square numbers end with 4, 9, 6. Is it? Yes. 4. That is, the square numbers are ending with zeros. 1, 4, 5, 6 and 9. This number is ending with 7, so this number is not a perfect square. Only perfect square can end with 0, 1, 4, 5, 6, 9. At first sight, we can understand this is not a perfect square. And next one is 23,453. 23,453. That is, 23,453 means here when we see the unit place of this number, that is, the number is 3. That is, this is not a perfect square. Why? What is the reason? Because this number is ending with 3. If this number is perfect square, then this number may end with 0, 1, 4, 5, 6 and 9. So this number is not a perfect square. That is the reason. That is the reason. And next one is, next we want to discussing about 7,928. 7,928. That is, here also 7,928. If you multiply this also 8, that is, this is not a perfect square, because if this number, if the square numbers are ending with 0, 1, 4, 5, 6, 9, so this is not a perfect square. And all others are for your homework. Following like this, you can find the solutions. And any doubt, contact me. And third question, our third question is, the square of which of the following would be odd numbers? The square of which of the numbers would be odd numbers? First one is 431. 431. Is square is odd number? Is it right? Yes. When we take the square of 431, we get the square number as odd. Square number as odd. And next one is, second one is 2,826. Is it? This is odd. Answer is also odd. Answer is, we get odd. And next one is 2,826. That is, when we take the square of this number, is it odd? No, it is not odd. We get that it is an even number. So this is not odd. When we take the square of this number, we didn't get as a odd number. We get as a even number. Okay. And next one is 7,779. 7,779. When we take the square of this number, 7,779, it is right. When we take the square of this number, it would be odd number. It would be odd number. And fourth one is for your homework. Write your homework in your notebook and send it to me. And next one is fourth question. Observe the following pattern and find the missing digit. And find the missing digits. That is, there is a pattern. That is 11 square. 121, and next one is 101 square. We get 10201. 10201. And next is 1001 square. That is 1002001. 2001. And next one is 4 zeros. That is, here what is the answer? We can find. That is, here 10, that is 10201. Here is 20, then 1, 20 and 2, digit 2. The number of zeros are 2 and digit 2. Here also 201. Here is 40. Then what is the answer? What is the answer? What is the solution? That is, we get solution as 10000020001. That is, these numbers are same. 10000 and 20001. That is 4 times we write 0. Easy. And next one is, here is, there are 2, 4, 6 times zeros. That is 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That is, what is the answer? The answer is 1, 0, 6 times, and 2, 0, 6 times, and 1, and 1, and 1. Answer is this. And next one is for your homework. The fifth question is for your homework. You can find the pattern. And seventh question is, sixth question is, using the given pattern find the missing numbers. Using the given pattern find the missing one. That is, first one is 1 square plus 2 square plus 2 square equal to 3 square. And next one is 2 square plus 3 square plus 6 square. We get 7 square. That is 1 plus 4 plus 4 we get 9. That is 3 square means 9. That is here 4, 9, 13. Here is 4, 9. We get 13. 13 plus 6 square. We get 36 plus 13 we get 49. That is 7 square means 49. And next one is, what is 3 square plus 4 square? 3 square plus 4 square plus third square equal to, what is 30 square? 30 square. And next one is, next pattern is 4 square plus 5 square plus dash equal to 21 square. Here we can see that 2 into 3, 6, 1 into 2, 2, 3 into 4, we get 12. Then here 4 into 5, we get 20. 20 square equal to 21 square. That is, we get the correct answer. That is 4 square plus 5 square plus 20 square. That is 21 square. And next one is, next pattern is, what is 5 square plus dash plus 30 square equal to 31 square. That is, here is digit is missing. That is 30 by 5. We get 6. That is 5 square plus 6 square plus 30 square equal to 3 square. Equal to 3 square. Is it? Yes. And next one is also for your homework. And seventh question is also, you can follow like this, the pattern method, you get the solution. So 7 is also homework. And 8th question. Next, we are discussing about 8th question. 8th question is, express 49 as the sum of 7 odd numbers. Express 49 as the sum of 7 odd numbers. That is 49. We want to represent as a 7 odd numbers. Is it? Yes. That is, we want to express 49 as 7 odd numbers. That is, 49 means 7 square. That is, we want to express 49 as 7 square. that is 49 are sum of 7 whole numbers. 49 means 7 square, that is we can write it as a what? 1 plus 3 plus 1 plus 3 plus 5 plus, is it 5 plus 7 plus 9 plus 11 plus 1 2 3 4 5 6 13, that is 7 whole numbers. That is 1 plus 4, 1 plus 3 4, 4 plus 5 9, 9 plus 7 15, 15 plus 9 25, 25 plus 11 36, 36 plus 30 we get 49. And next one is 121. We for this 121 we want to add plus 121 on the sum of 11 odd numbers. 11 odd numbers. That means 121 means 11 square. That is we can write 1 plus 3 plus 5 plus 7 plus 9 plus 11 plus 13 plus 15 plus, is 15 plus 17 plus 19 plus 21. Is it? Yes. That is 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10 11. 11 odd numbers. That is these are odd numbers. Then we get the sum as what is sum as 121. That is next 9th question is for your homework. Follow like this, you get the answer. And next we are going to discuss about finding square of a number. Finding square of numbers like 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, etc. That is, these numbers are, when we finding the squares of 1, 2, 3 up to 10, the calculation is very simple. When we take the large number, for example, finding square of number is 23. That is 23 square. This calculation is very complicated. Easy. So we write what is? We write 20 plus 3 the whole square. That is, we split 23 as 20 plus 3. That is, we can write it as what is? Which way we can expand 23? That is 23 square. That is 20 plus 3 into 20 plus 3. Is it? That is 20 into 20 we get 400 plus 20 into 3 we get 60 and 3 into 20 we get also 60 and 3 into 3 we get 9. That is 400 plus 60 plus 60, that is 520 plus 9, 529. Answer is 529. This is the easy method to find the square of numbers. That is, we split in 20, or when we get the numbers, we split the numbers in unit place 0. That is for another example, 39. That is, we can 39 square. That is, we can write it as 30 plus 9 the whole square. That is 30 plus 9 into 30 plus 9. That is, we can multiply 30 into 30. That is, we get 900 plus 30 into 9, 270 plus also here also 270. That is 30 into 9, 3 into 9, 27. We add 2 in unit place, we put the 0 plus 81 plus 81. That is answer is when we adding these we get 1 7 plus 7 14 14 plus 8 22 2 is carried 2 plus 2 4 6 1000 and 1521 1521 1521 and next is 42. For another example 42 like following like this we can write it as 40 plus 2. Square. That is 40 plus 2 the whole square. That is we get as 40 plus 2 into 40 plus 2. That is 40 into 40 we get 1600 plus 80 plus here also we get 80 plus 4. Is it? Yes. And we get 1600 plus 80 1680 plus means another 80 plus another 80. That is we get 1760 plus 4. That is answer is 1764. 1764 we get the answer as. That is this is the simple method or easy method to find the squares of whole numbers. When we take the square of a negative number we get it is also a positive number. And next one is other contents of squares. We get 25 square, that is 625. 15 square, that is 225. That is 35 square, that is 1225. That is, this means for easy method here is 1 and next is 2. That is 1 into 2 and 5 square is 25. Here is 25 square, 5 square is 25. Next digit of 2 is 3. 2 into 3 we get 6. And here is 4. So we can write it as 3 into 4 we get 25. And following like this we can write it as 2025. 2025. Is it? Yes. And for another 75 square we can find it easily. 75 square means 5 square is 25, 7 square is that is 7. That is next digit of 7 is 8. That is 56, 25. That is 56, 25. 8 into 7 into 8 we get 56. That is in your also in your textbook page number 97. That is the answer. And the prize is for your homework. That is for generally we can say that A5 the whole square. A is a number or digit. We can write it as A into A plus 1 plus 25. A into A plus 1 plus 25. A into A plus 1. That is A into A plus 1 100 plus 25. That is here we take the number. That is A into A plus 1. Here is A is 1. 1 into 2 we get 2. And here is we put 100, that is 200 plus 25, and here is 3 into 4, 1200, that means 1200, that means that is also in your textbook. You just read your textbook for more explanation. And next we are going to discuss about Pythagorean triplets. Pythagorean triplets. Pythagorean triplets means what is Pythagorean theorem? Pythagorean theorem means according to right angle triangle. This is right angle and this is hypotenuse. This is base and this is altitude. By Pythagorean theorem, we can say that hypotenuse square equal to base square plus altitude square. Is it right? That is hypotenuse square equal to altitude square plus base square. This is our Pythagorean theorem. That is Pythagorean theorem is according to right angle triangle, and we discussing the Pythagorean triplets means we can write it as 3 square plus 4 square equal to 5 square. That is 3 square means 9 and 4 square is 16 and we get 25. It is as say 5 square. It is as 5 square. That means this is also these numbers 3, 4, 5 are Pythagorean triplets. And next is we discussing about for another triplet 6 square plus 8 square. 6 square plus 8 square. 6 square plus 8 square. That is 36 plus 64. We get 100. That is 10 square. That is 6, 8, 10 are also Pythagorean triplets. Also Pythagorean triplets. For another example, 5 square plus 12 square. 5 square plus 12 square. 5 square plus 12 square. That is 5 square means 25. 12 square means 144. That is we can write it as 169. That is 13 square. That is 13 square. That is the numbers 5, 12, 13 are Pythagorean triplets. That is what is Pythagorean triplets? When we take the squares of two numbers, we get the sum as squares of another number. That is Pythagorean theorem is according to Pythagorean theorem is hypotenuse square equal to base square plus altitude square. That is here also satisfying these numbers, so these numbers are called Pythagorean triplets. We can take it as a numbers are 2m square plus m square minus 1 the whole square equal to m square plus 1 the whole square. That is the number is 2m square plus m square minus 1 equal to m square plus 1 whole square. This is the general program. 2m square and plus m square minus 1 the whole square equal to m square plus 1 the whole square. M square plus 1 the whole square. That is for checking. These are Pythagorean triplets. That is Pythagorean triplets is what? When we take the squares, sum of two numbers, then we get sum of squares of another number. That is Pythagorean triplets. Today I conclude my class. See you next class. Take care.